What's up? Welcome to the Brothers-in-Law podcast. I'm Travis.
I am Talon.
Well, obviously we're brothers-in-law or brothers-in-law to be, close enough.
Yeah.
Let's just get started.
Right out.
Yep. 24. I'm an electrician full time. Do fitness on the side for the hell of it. It's my love and my true passion.
Yeah. He's been training me as my coach. He's dating my sister. Well, they're engaged, so that's what makes us brothers-in-law, and we're pretty much best friends. And we watch the podcast, and Greg Doucette, Jesse James, Will Tennyson. He's one of our favorites, and we've been talking about this podcast for a long time. And we thought, fuck it, tonight is the night to do it. Bailey's out. We got this sick setup, which you guys can see. Yeah, so let's just jump right into it, honestly.
Excuse the dog food in the back. I got 3 dogs. It's a thing.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
The first thing we're stealing it straight from Family Guy because, it's Family Guy. Who doesn't love it?
Love Family Guy.
How many 4th graders could you take in a fight on the playground?
All right.
Let's start off first with no weapons.
No weapons, 4th graders. So 4th graders are what? Let's see. Jacob is going into 4th grade. He's like 3'9". Jacob's my cousin. I'm thinking is how many Jacobs can I take on?
Oh, but he's kind of wild, man.
He is wild. If there's girls and boys, that multiplies. That multiplies the number.
Like Abby's when she was in that grade when we first met her?
Oh, fact, bro. Clapped. So
now, is this a new playground or old school playground where I got tetherball, we got curves, we got wood chips, everything?
True. So no weapons, just straight fist and UFC combat. We're just using UFC combat, no weapons at first. I can take out 200 of those motherfuckers.
I'd say probably 200. I could just helicopter a bunch of them. I'm about 6 foot, pushing on 180 right now during the bulk. I could just start swinging some fists. Helicopter through them, throw a few kicks. They might start jumping on me, but I'll throw a few headbutts. I'm not scared.
Dude, that's so true. And imagine grabbing one of the 4th graders by the arms. No regard to any human life in this entire conversation. Grab the kid's arms, fucking swing him around. You're taking out at least 10 or 20 in that round.
Quick disclaimer, we're not actually going to try this.
Yeah.
But it's Family Guy, come on. It makes you think. Everybody wants to know how many 4th graders you can take out.
Turnaround question. How many 4th graders do you think Peter could take on?
Oh, he took on the chicken, bro.
Dude, that is iconic.
He took out he fought the chicken more than once. He destroyed
That is true.
half of that city.
Yeah.
Peter could probably take out an entire elementary school.
Honestly, probably.
Not even just 4th graders, just elementary school.
Quagmire, I don't know if he'd fight him. He'd definitely get his giggity on, though.
Whoa, that sucks, bro.
It's Quagmire, though. Also, for cancel culture, how is Quagmire? Cancel culture, Aunt Jemima's, the fucking paper mills company, whatever. She's black, whatever, cancel that. Quagmire, who's literally known for, date raping.
Yeah.
He hasn't even been, in the discussion of canceling.
That leads me to the point of South Park, too. South Park literally has episodes of him feeding a kid's parents to him in Chile. He has an entire thing where he gets all the gingers to rise up when he thinks he's ginger and tries to exterminate everybody else. How is that not canceled? Dude,
honestly, I don't even know, but
I'm glad.
That kid did say...
By the way, I'm glad.
I will say, that kid thought that chili was bussin'. So, maybe they're onto something.
It's working for him. hell. I wish it was my idea back then.
Yeah, and the great thing about South Park and all of these, TV shows is they focus all on current day culture.
Yeah, for sure.
So with South Park and the Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton thing.
You mean what was it? The giant douche and the
turd sandwich.
Yeah. Of course, the turd sandwich won that one.
Yeah, obviously.
This is not a political podcast. We're just here for fun.
True. Although we probably should mention, we live in Laramie, Wyoming, buttfuck nowhere. They put up a statue. They're all about the arts. They're all about the arts here in Wyoming, apparently. Even though we have a population of
30,000, and I think that's including our college kids. I mean,
True.
it's pretty bad.
So they decided to put up not a Wyoming, sculpture, but someone from Wisconsin's sculpture. It's huge, by the way. It's on one of our main roads, Snowy Range, and it looks just like Joe Biden.
I mean, it kind of does. It's just a giant head, and it's low-key kind of creepy.
It is kind of creepy.
It scared me the first time I was driving down that road.
And they light it up at night so people can, see it more often. I don't see why you would want people to see it.
It was low-key kind of sketchy. But to say that, we do have this thing called a steamboat. It's the cowboy riding the horse. It's an iconic thing from here in Wyoming.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a giant statue outside of it, over by the football stadium.
Yeah.
Next to their dining center. You can see the horse's butthole clear as day, and it's...
No way.
Dude, 100%.
Dude, I've never even noticed that.
Me and my cousin, when it was first built, I think I was probably in 4th, 5th grade, so quite a while ago. I mean, you were running around, fat little kid.
Yeah.
I mean, we were driving down the road with my uncle, and I remember my cousin, he lived out of town. He came in from Wisconsin. He's like, you can see that horse's butthole. I'm like, what? We look over, I'm like, oh, no way. And it's got its tail. It's a sculpture. And I'm like, that is not okay.
Damn.
But it's a lot better than that face. That face looks like it's made out of wood. It's just kind of sketchy.
Yeah, it is kind of sketchy.
I'm surprised someone in Wyoming just hasn't burned it yet, especially since it looks like Joe Biden.
I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, driving by. Aaron Hernandez, that's tough.
Damn, bro.
So
first podcast, you gonna bring that up?
Yeah, I'm bringing it up. No, so I was driving by the other day, and I was like, yo, what if I just fucking gang banging, car riding, paintball the fuck out of it. Light that thing up.
Dude, I believe that is a felony. That's vandalism.
Well, yeah.
Let's not go to jail yet.
Not yet, I mean.
I don't think you're built for jail, bro, with that hair.
Neither are you.
Yeah,
I got the hair.
Yeah, but they'd ride you like a bicycle with that hair, bro.
They'd ride me?
They're riding you like a bicycle, bro.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
I probably shouldn't be doing that for the podcast, but whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. Sus.
It's
a good thing you guys don't come into the gym. There's shit like, get behind me, shit like that.
Get the back angle.
Yeah.
Take it from the back. Sus. Yeah, it's low-key kind of sus, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. But back on topic. The weapons that you can use, you find on the playground. We're talking tether balls.
Wood chips. Monkey bars. Swings.
If you can get them apart. Dude, the swing chain. I was thinking about this. The swing chain, you could fuck so many people up with that. Ghost Rider those bitches. I'm taking out a whole elementary
Dude, me and that tether ball, I'll just swing that thing, take out a couple of them. They're going to be scared.
Dude, low key.
I'm going to throw that thing so hard, they ain't going to know what's going on. They're gonna
Especially
be
if it's one of those kind of flat ones. Those kind of hurt. Those kind of hurt.
Dude, I remember as a kid, we'd just sit there and we wanted to just hit the tether ball. We'd just sit there and punch it.
Yeah.
And we went to this elementary school. We had these 2 bars that you would see someone doing calisthenics on or something like that. And we'd literally just get back to back, and you had wood chips everywhere. And at recess, we'd sit there just back to back, and it's called back wrestling.
Yeah.
And you guys just push each other one or the other end. And I remember there used to be this girl who was bigger than all of us. I mean, you're in elementary school, girls hit puberty faster, they get bigger. This one was a big old woman. She was bigger than all of us. She was 6 foot already. And while the rest of us are 5th grade, we're sitting there 5'2", maybe if we're lucky.
Right.
Maybe 110 pounds soaking wet. I mean, she didn't. I don't know how much she weighed, but she was a lot bigger than all of us, so she kind of scared us all. She would just destroy us. And I think if I put some of those kids in there today, I could just ram a bunch of them in there and just start smushing them all, burying them into wood chips. I remember those wood chips were dangerous in your shoes, too, when you'd be back wrestling. I could really bury a bunch of kids in there.
True. Dude, especially if we're on the monkey bars and, full surround sound monkey bars, you feel me? Slam them all. Just forehead round.
Well, we went to the same elementary school.
Yeah.
Obviously not the same time, but
there's
8-year difference between us. But if you remember how our playground, once you're on the blacktop, it literally slopes like this all the way down where the basketball playgrounds and all that are. I remember sprinting down one day, me and my buddy, we were playing basketball, whatever. And then we went up to go play kickball. We had an extended recess for some reason. The teachers just called it for us or something. So we had like half an hour for recess, which was the most fire thing of all time. So we played a little ball to warm up. Then we all had a giant kickball tournament up in that grass field that they have up there.
Yeah.
Smoking dingers, of course, real young.
Yeah, no, you got it.
That's how you do it. And then I heard the bell ring, so me and my buddy were like, let's go. And he was a smaller kid, so he was like my first friend at that school because I didn't transfer there till like 3rd grade. So he was like my only friend there. So whatever great idea he had, I was dumb enough to try with him. Yeah. So we're like, let's sprint all the way back to class, and we had it all the way at the bottom over by that main road that's over there. So we were in the front of the school, not all the way on the opposite side of the green field, soccer field or whatever they want to call it. Yeah. We sprinted all the way, and I remember I was just busting ass down that blacktop. Yeah. And since it sloped so hard, I caught my foot. Oh. Damn. Just chucked my face up, bro. Dude, it was tough.
Speaking of that elementary school, so you claim you're not Gen Z, but technically you are.
Bro, I'm on the fence. I don't vibe with any of your fellow peers there, bro.
I don't either. Dude, 4th grade, there was this chick that wore gloves outside the recess. Snow gloves, like straight up snow gloves. Even if it's hot as fuck, so she could run around on all fours. You legit, like, you can see, like, the thing on TikTok of, like, the wolf girl where she goes, dude, real life wolf girl was at my school, and she had, like, hair that was fucking, like, half cut down here and it hung down.
Dude, we had a chick who got in trouble for biting people at school, okay? She thought she was a cat.
Dude, you want to hear some
scared
bullshit?
Me.
No, you want to hear some bullshit. So, I just go at my school. I'm in high school. My next year is going to be my senior year. My sophomore year, 15 years old, fucking, I think you're mature enough. I guess I pissed this chick off. I'm sitting next to her. She stabbed me with a pencil. Dude, there's a mark still right there.
Dude, bro, low-key. One of my shoulders, whatever one's opposite of my tattoo, I got a giant old pencil that got broken off of my arm. Me and this kid, I don't know what we were thinking when we were in elementary school. He was talking some smack. I can't remember what it was about. Yeah. But he just made me so livid, so I went and stabbed him in the leg with a pencil. Damn. It was 6th grade, so in 6th grade at our elementary school, they take you on a snowboarding trip in the middle of the winter. It's cold as hell here. Yeah. So we got plenty of snow. Yeah. So we went up to Snowy Range to go hit the mountain, and after I had stabbed him, they didn't take away my privileges. All they did is say, you can't go to your next recess. I said, okay. Well, he came back and got me, stabbed me in the shoulder with it and broke it off. He didn't get to go to the snowboarding trip, and he got suspended for like 2 weeks.
Damn. Well, probably because he fucking snuck up on your ass and went boom.
I mean, I snuck up on him in the computer lab and just...
I mean, yeah, but leg compared to fucking the back, dude?
Yeah, no,
that's hurt. Tough.
I was kind of pissed. My mom was kind of pissed, too. Mm-hmm. I mean, the thing's still in there, and it's been 13 years, something like that.
Dude, yeah, it's kind of crazy, like, to think that it would, like, get stuck in your skin. Doesn't cause any harm to you.
I know. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I notice every once in a while when I'm sitting there getting ready and trying to, I'm checking my back, whatever, while the shower's getting ready. You know how you do. Yeah. And I'll be looking at it, and I'm like, oh, shit, I forgot about that. Like, that ain't
brings
never
back memories.
Dude, low-key, I got random things, like, every once in a while, I got, like, a mark on the bottom of my foot. I stepped on a piece of glass or something, and I was a bit of a bitch. I didn't want to get it cut out, and I didn't pull it out myself. It was just like a tiny sliver. Yeah. That thing's low-key still stuck on my foot every once in a while. No fucking way. Dude, low-key, it still comes back and gets a scar on there every once in a while. Damn. Like, not a scar, but a scab. And I'll just peel the scab off and continue walking. Since it's on the bottom of my foot, and I work on my feet all day. Yeah, you're used to it. It never gets a chance to actually move itself out of my body, so that it just kind of, every once in a while, services and gets shoved right back in. It'll come back to bite me. There's one in my hand right here, too. That's been there for like 4 months.
I don't know if that's going to be good for your body. But...
yeah, bro, I put weight.
So, do you know the story behind the scar on my head? Whichever one that is?
I don't know.
Dude, so... you're engaged to Bailey. Bailey is my sister, as we said in the beginning of the podcast. When she still lived back at home, I think I was like 6, 7, or 8, she was catching me. I would jump off of her bed, and she would catch me, and it was super fun. I was a little kid, whatever. I was fucking Superman. So she goes.
More like Superboy.
She does it. She almost drops me. So she goes, okay, do it again, and I'll catch you this time. So I was like, I don't know. I'm super hesitant. Like, I didn't know the word hesitant then, but I said it fucking, I don't know. So.
That voice, though, bro.
Dude, so, no. She was like, just do it. I got you. I jump. Bitch just moves out of the way. I don't remember if she was checking her phone or she just said, fuck you. But she legit moves out of the way right on the corner of a dresser, my eye. Like, it was blood gushing down.
Dude, have you ever seen the scar on my brother's head? That he has, like, right here, that giant one? Do you know what that's from?
You being a dick.
No, so... My mom was when we were young, it was just me, my mom, my brother.
Yeah. At
the time, and she had to go to work. She worked like maybe a mile away. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. And our babysitter that she had the night before left, and we were only supposed to be alone for like 2 hours. Well, in those 2 hours, okay, I was, I don't know, 11, something like that. So I was old enough to be watching him. And I didn't see him climb on our computer chair, but on the computer desk.
Oh, yeah?
So this little monkey brother of mine sits on the damn chair next to our computer stand, and it rolls out, and he cracks his head right on the corner, like fuck. Right on the corner of a table right there.
Oh, fuck.
At the time, I thought I saw brains. I was freaking out. So my grandma lived like only, I don't know, 3 trailers down at the time.
Yeah.
So I ran over there. She went and took care of my brother. Me at 11 years old, dude. I laced up them Walmart shoes I had at the time, dude. Oh, yeah. I laced them boys up.
Shacks? Dude, the Marburys?
Dude, low key. I felt like the kid from The Sandlot.
Oh, yeah.
Benny the Jet Rodriguez, dude. Yep. I laced up them like they were the Converse. And I was going into that dog pit, dude. I ran.
Yeah.
I sprinted all the way down to my mom's job.
Right.
Went and got her. Got 911 on the phone, all that, dude.
Dude.
Straight hero right here, bro. I thought I was the Flash. I was sitting there just All
right. Speaking of the Flash, I have stories about 4th graders, whatever.
Let me go get I gotta grab the dog real quick.
Alright, you do that. So, this dumbass seems to think he's all about Marvel and the DC. He's all about the comic universe. I'm more of an anime guy. And right now, go lay down, lady. Right now, I'm recording this on my phone. We don't have a camera quite yet, but my phone's good enough for you. You're gonna have to fucking deal with it. I even have a Naruto case on it. Lady, go lay down. And he seems to think that pretty much any Marvel character in this realm can be like any anime character.
No. All right, let's get fact strap. The only superhero that cannot be beaten, no matter what universe you want to bring it in, is Superman.
Don't say.
All right, that's just cap right there. That's not.
You're telling me Goku, destroyer of universes.
Dude, okay, I'll give you Goku. That one would be a great fight, but other than that, there's no one who can take Superman on. Okay, Thanos, and I'm a Marvel guy. I'm not really a DC guy. I'm a Marvel guy, 100%.
Right.
Thanos would got his cheeks clapped in like 30 seconds by Superman.
Okay, well,
just smack the cheeks.
So let's say this:
that ball sack of a chin. Dunzo, that would have been some raw beaten meat, bro.
Okay, let's say
straight
this.
to the butcher.
Let's say this: Goku, Superman, great fight. Naruto, Thanos. Naruto wins.
Well, I mean, it kind of depends. Like, are we talking comics, Thanos? Or are we talking Marvel Studios?
I don't know anything about.
All right, then we'll go your side. He's got the 5 Infinity Stones. Reality is what he wants it. Snap. Done.
Okay, but then we could go with, if it's not Naruto, we could put it against DMS Kakashi, Sasuke, Madara. Dude, they have a Genjutsu. They put him in a Genjutsu. And even, like, Kakashi or Obito could put him in a Kamui. Dude, he'd be in an alternate dimension. And you say he could get out of it. He could.
Dude, bro, the Infinity Stones literally rule anything that is created. Put him in an alternate reality. All that is a break off what the original universe is. And guess what?
No,
the Infinity Post still created it.
No, it's a universe made, created, and directed by the Sharingan user.
Yes,
dude,
bro.
I'm just saying.
Dude, we got to get a real nerd on here, okay? No, I'm not hating when I say nerd, all right? I'm a movie nerd. That's my main thing. Is I'm a Marvel nerd, okay? For movies. I know a little of the comics. I listen to a lot of podcasts when I get bored at work.
Do you want to hear the nerdiest thing about this fucker right here?
Let's hear it.
I'll say, I am nerdy. I watch anime. I'll read the mangas, whatever. Fuck off.
No, he's a nerd. Like, he tells me the dumbest facts of all time.
Alright, well, I like fun facts sometimes. So, we're listening to the Modcast, who we're huge fans of, in his truck on the way to Cheyenne, to pick up whatever we had to pick up. I think it was a toolbox.
Yeah, it was a toolbox for work.
He turns off his truck, or no, we go out of service, and YouTube shuts off. What starts playing is a comic book reading of this chick moaning. I was
okay.
I don't know what it was, but she was yelling, moaning, whatever you want to call it.
It was Thor.
It was creepy as fuck. I was like, dog.
It was right after Thor had... It was the whole... Right after the storyline of when Thor actually got Stormbreaker and how that actually worked. Just, by the way, for all you other nerds. Stormbreaker, he doesn't actually ever have. Long story short, doesn't matter, right? In this area, but... Marvel got it wrong in the movie. Okay, but so I'm listening to the podcast because I was listening to this podcast on Spider-Man. Okay, it was readings from chronologically from when he first started in the comics. I made it probably through the first 120 issues.
Oh,
yeah, that's dedication, bro.
Okay.
So I kind of got bored of that after a while. I listened to one that was exactly the same of X-Men. That was like Jay and Miles explaining the X-Men or something like that on Spotify. Pretty fire if you want to check it out. But I listened to that. I probably got to like the first 135 episodes of that too.
Yeah.
That was over like a span of like 3 years, guys. I'm not that bad. And I was like, you know what? I love Thor. Chris Hemsworth is a straight snack. Let's be real, all right?
Dude, the last Insta post that he posted, he was on something. He's on something.
He's not natty, guys. If you think he is... Well,
he's not.
Go educate yourselves, please.
Facts.
He's not natty.
Stay here. We'll educate you for you. So
we're not doctors. Disclaimer. Just like Coach Craig says, I'm not a doctor. Okay.
But we're more reliable than.
And doctors. I'm not smart. So here you go. I'm just here spitting facts.
Facts.
I just like to read off Google.
Yeah.
But where were we? So my Thor podcast is like. You know, Thor's dope. Let's hear some podcast. Let's hear some things that inspired the Marvel movies because I love him. Obviously, the first two movies sucked. The third one and the extra character and everything else was dope.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. So I was listening to it, and mid podcast, in the middle of the reading, and they get real into their readings.
Like real into it.
My phone, I have it on Apple. I have that podcast off the Apple Podcast site, whatever, and I usually use Spotify for everything else. And YouTube for the modcast, and you know, first one thing leads to another, and every time an ad plays or I lose service or something, it'll randomly just turn on the podcast. So in the middle of the reading, he just starts hearing it wasn't even a moan, okay? She was reading, and he's just exaggerating it, but that's what happened there.
Okay, well, we were listening to the modcast on like 30 volume, which is pretty loud, and all I hear is
crunk.
Thor. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It was a little embarrassing, okay? I hide my nerd a little bit. I mean, my fiance knows I'm a giant nerd. I could just watch all 26, 27 of the Marvel MCU movies just on repeat.
Yeah.
Featuring my dog.
This is Lady.
She's a pig.
She is.
We love her.
She's pretty though.
Go lay down. Good girl. Alright. But, just to recap. Captain America destroys Naruto.
No! Fuck
with
no!
With America's cheeks.
Okay, we could talk about this more. I want to ask you, what is your favorite Marvel movie that they've made?
Oh.
And I haven't seen all of them, but I can give you my favorite right now.
Bro, you know that's going to be one of our podcasts. You and me are going to sit down and just do a small review once a week or something like that.
Oh, we should.
Of each Marvel movie from Iron Man chronologically. I mean, I've already watched
Iron
them
chronologically. Is fantastic.
I've watched them chronologically by release date. I've watched them by their series. Watched them backwards and forwards. Let's just say I enjoy my movies.
Right. So, which one is your favorite? I'd say the first Iron Man is number 2 for me.
See, and it goes way down on my list.
Right.
Because I've seen it like 100,000 times at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched it in theaters, not even knowing what it was.
Yeah.
And then, fast forward to 2018, something like that.
Find a love for it.
Yeah, I found a love for all the Marvel movies. One of my coworkers is a giant nerd. Well, my ex-coworker, whatever.
Yeah.
Sounds sus saying ex-coworker, but whatever. Old coworker.
Yeah.
He's a giant nerd. He was into anime, mangas, comic books, the movies themselves.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, which is fire.
Haven't seen it yet.
Bro.
Gotta get on it.
You got your sister to watch that. And all that is a bunch of naked girls the entire time and people being slaughtered.
True, but...
How do you not get into that?
But it's kind of similar to Lord of the Rings, is it not?
It has that vibe, for sure.
So I think that's why she likes it, because she's a big fan of Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
so.
Jesus. She thinks it's better than Harry Potter.
Dude.
Harry Potter is 100% way better than Lord
First
of
of
the
all,
Rings. It's trash!
First of all, the way you said that just proves that Lord of the Rings is way superior. I just want you to answer this question. What was your favorite Marvel movie?
Bro.
What's the best one?
Dude, it's one of the two. It's the final two. Captain America is one of them. It's either going to be Civil War, but I kind of that's an Avengers movie. All right, it says Captain America, and it kind of focuses on Captain America a little more than everybody else, but it's a Tony Stark and Captain America movie. Okay?
Right.
So Winter Soldier, that one's dope. When Bucky's arrives in that fucking silver arm,
is badass.
I'm like, let's go.
See, I think I have seen some of Civil War, or actually I've seen all of Civil War.
I was gonna say, bro, we about to turn off the podcast and go watch that right now. Let's go.
But my favorite, out of the ones that I've seen, I think I've seen all the Iron Mans, the Hulks, Ed Norton Jr.'s Hulk, so much better than Mark Ruffalo, by the way. But
he's spitting lies here,
dude. No,
Ed Norton was trash. That movie was trash. The vibe was trash.
Is that the DVD of it over there?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, my favorite has to be Thor Ragnarok. It's so badass.
Bro, do your impersonation of it. Don't scream into the mic, but do your impersonation of it. We were just sitting there.
The sound?
Let's just do this. One night we were just sitting there talking about Marvel movies, just sitting on the couch, just chilling. My fiance was out with her friends or doing something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And we were just sitting there talking about it, and he randomly just starts doing the sound when he arrives in
the AC/DC song.
Yeah, it's when he arrives back to Asgard.
Yeah. And
he just comes out flying out, just ready to just beat some cheeks.
Facts.
And then that song starts playing. Let's hear it. This was great. I about cried laughing.
It was pretty funny. I don't know. I can go pretty high pitched, not as high pitched as I used to, but it's pretty good.
I mean, that is pretty good.
I
started doing that randomly, and I died.
It was funny.
No one else thought it was funny. Whatever. That's half why we're doing this podcast, because no one else thinks we're funny when we're with each other. But we never have any problems.
Our family, dude,
boring.
Yeah, compared to what we like and what they like are very different things.
They're vanilla.
True.
They're vanilla and more
we're
like
caramel coffee, fucking drizzled with nut sweat, dude. I don't know
what
to tell you.
Sus.
Hey, you gotta add
the brakes, bro.
You gotta add the gym bros to it. It's not like we're eating this ice cream. It's just the flavor of it, you know. But
we are douchey gym guys, just FYI, and not very sad about it either.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been working out for 5 months now, taking it seriously.
Yeah, and I think I've been coaching him since March. And
obviously, I'm not very big. I still wear cutoffs to the gym. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, hell, I wear a cutoff every Friday. It just kind of became my thing with my other workout partner. Me and his schedules kind of conflict, so he's my main workout partner now, but I have another workout partner too who's bigger than both of us.
Who is awesome. Shout out Kyle. He's a great guy.
But no, this fucker, he kind of just learned, but I just always wear cutoffs on Fridays no matter what, whether it's winter, and here it gets cold. It gets to -20 on a regular basis without the wind chill.
Yeah.
But I'll still wear a cutoff. I'll get my sweat going. I'll rip it off only for one set, but I will wear my cutoff every Friday. And obviously, it's the summer. I gotta wear a cutoff.
Yeah, it is hot.
Although on Friday, I regretted that. I wore my hoodie. I wore a shirt, and then I wore my cutoff under.
Dude, 2 pump covers in summer. It was hot
without doing anything to get a pump.
Yeah,
My quads were pumping. There's my hammies, they're dead.
Yeah, we were supposed to do a shoulder exercise. She was like, "Fuck no." I'm so tired. I was so tired too.
Like before my last set on the hack squat, we were just going all out brutal war on that thing. We were just doing sets of 12. We started with 1 plate, plate and a half, 2 plate, 2.5 plate. He died at 2 plates and a 10.
Yep.
Well, me thinking it's a great idea. I've been training longer than him. I got the bigger legs between the two of us.
Yeah, he's going on 3 years.
So I got 3 plates on, and then I tried 3.5 plates on each side. And we're just doing sets of 12. We just worked our way up there. Between the 3 plates, because we were supersetting that with about a minute rest between, so it wasn't a true superset.
And RDLs.
Yeah, with RDLs.
Yep.
And I tried my PR on that, which was 275. I got that for 5 on that. Obviously, that I like to do more reps on that, but I was just trying for a PR that day. I was just feeling strong. And then I go try to hit. It took me about 25 minutes before I was actually recovered to enough. I felt like a power lifter for the first time in my life, taking that much time between sets before I could mentally and physically be okay to do another set on the hack squat.
Yeah.
Which I'm not advising anybody does that, but for us, sometimes we just go in there. It's leg day. We're still putting in hard work.
Yeah.
And intense, the thing that matters the most, obviously, on that. So we went in. And I hit that, and I only got like 7 or 8, and I put that thing down. I was done. I was KO'd.
Yeah.
That was tough.
It was tough. And, dude, I told him after that, or I think it was before the workout, we were in the locker room just fucking around. I don't know. We just took our sweet-ass time for like 10 minutes. I went to go put on deodorant, and I was like, dude, my next post on Instagram, I got the most toxic gym caption ever. He was like, "You think of toxic gym captions?" I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And I was like, "Dude, I'm gonna post on my next one with the caption: You might look better than me, and that could be true, but come to the gym with me, and I'll work twice as hard as you do."
Super douchey.
Oh, super douchey. Also, we're not like true douchebags,
but kinda.
Yeah.
You meet us, we'll have fun, we'll train your ass off. I ain't gonna judge anybody.
True.
But you get both of us together, and we're training, we kind of just get douchey with each other.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not towards anybody else. We'll have a normal conversation with anybody, but
yeah,
we're douchey between ourselves, talking to each other, which is whatever. I don't care what anybody thinks.
Yeah.
I'm just here for a good time, hell. I'm going to the gym. It's my stress relief. It's my therapy. It's my favorite time of the day. I get off work. I work long hours. I work 10 plus hours a day all week. We go to the gym. I'm just here to blow off steam. Apparently destroy my legs sometimes. It's fun.
True.
Whatever. Not being able to walk up and climb up ladders the next day is fine.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah. So, I was thinking about this. Anaka Power or Alphalete?
Yeah.
Which one do you prefer? I know you have Alphalete merch.
Dude.
Well, it's not even merch. It's their amazing clothing brand. It's not merch. It's their amazing clothing brand. And they make amazing shit. If you guys check it out, you'll love it.
It's fire. It's a tad on the more expensive side, but you get what you pay for. Go buy Gymshark if you want cheap shit.
Facts.
I'll stand on that. I do have a Gymshark stringer, but it was cheap.
True.
And it's fine. Will Tennyson, I still love you.
We do love Will Tennyson. So, here's the difference between Anaka Power and Alphalete. Alphalete is more fitted to make you, feel better about yourself, and it's supposed to, grip your muscles tighter. You can obviously tell my arms aren't very big, but they look okay in an Alphalete, t-shirt, something like that.
Bro, look at my dog. Get down. Go lay down.
Oh. But Anaka Power is kind of just it's kind of like cheap designer. Their shit is so cool. They sell power belts and shit like that. But, their actual, shirts and shit, it could be designer shit.
No, and what he means by cheap, he's not saying the material's cheap or anything like that.
No, it's just, less expensive than,
it's not Prada.
Designer.
But
Yeah.
it's got that dope, oversized vibe to it.
Yeah.
They got some fire shirts. And I am going to cop some in those 5-inch inseam shorts, the mesh, though. Because I got the 5-inch booty shorts from... they're booty shorts, alright? Let's just say what they are. Tom Selleck wore them, so they're good enough for all of us.
True.
And I got 2 of the 5-inch ones from there, the blue and the black ones, and they're straight heat, but they're kind of like that cloth athletic material that you want to be working out in. And then they have, the Naka has like the mesh ones that just kind of have that athletic chill vibe to them. They are so dope. And if you guys weren't always sold out and didn't, weren't $64, and I have other things I want to still buy from you guys anyway. Your knee sleeves are the next thing on my list. I got your belt, and I've had that for like 6 months. That thing is dope. Homeboy needs to cop one soon.
Dude, let me tell you about this. Took a shower this morning, right? I get out, I look in the mirror, I'm like, what the fuck is this? There's 2 big-ass black lines around my hip. We wear belts. It helps, like...
During our train session, help build up that internal abdominal strength.
And I usually wear mine as tight as it can go.
He's getting a little chunky, this bulk.
No, I'm really not.
He is.
I'm getting big, you feel me? So we go to do rear delts. And we did fucking dumbbell lunges. Or not lunges, but lat pulls. The next day, I have this thick of black lines on my hips. On my hip bones. And it was like starting to turn purple. That's how like much that hurt.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's good.
You get over it. You get over it eventually.
Yeah, I started wearing a belt training 100% of the time. Probably like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Before he had even started coming to the same gym. He was working out with all the old people for a while. He finally upgraded to a real gym. And I had bruised my ribs squatting. And I already have enough problems squatting. I have a lot of knee pain, probably because I destroyed my body when I was younger. And then... So I have a hard time squatting anyway. And then I bruised my rib on it. And anytime I'd compress my knees towards my chest... in a squat, a lunge, anything like that, I just have serious rib problems. So I dealt with that for like 4 weeks. As soon as I was healed, of course, me being a dumbass, I just went right back to it. And haven't had a problem since. Just fine. He's yet to bruise his ribs, so.
Yeah, you definitely get used to it, though.
Squats coming back, just so everyone knows, it's coming back.
Yep.
Squats, I'm working towards 3 plates right now for reps. I think I'm working at 275 for, I think I hit 13 the other day. Mm-hmm. And that was like at 5 a.m. That was a terrible idea. Never hitting legs in the morning again. I don't know why I thought that was going to be a good idea.
That was really tough. And so before I started working out, I'm 6'2", like barefooted, so with shoes. When I go squat, I'm about 6'2", 6'3". My squat form is awful. Was awful. Like complete shit. I'd go down like probably this much of an angle. And my feet would be a lot wider than they had to be. Thanks to this man, it's fixed, and I hit 2 plates for the first time the other day, and I'm super proud of that.
He's trying to catch up to the quad god over here.
Quad god, dude.
It's the one thing that the gods bless me with here is my quads. Not even my hamstrings, just my quads. He didn't give me tiny casts. They're not great casts, but he didn't give me tiny ones either.
We'll say, I'm working to fill out the B cup. I'm catching up.
He's catching up quick.
I do have the pec genetics that have a real godlike potential.
He's got way better. He's got way better potential than I do in most of his upper body. I mean, it kind of is what it is. We're just working through it. I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm still working towards the B cups. I spent the first probably 2 years of my training just not knowing what the hell I'm doing, and
right.
I just.
And then if you don't do it right, then there's really no point in doing it.
Yeah, so. I wasted a lot of my chance during my newbie gain phase. And it happened, whatever, and I'm working towards it. And now I'm finally getting some real development, working towards failure on everything. You might not believe in it, but it's the way I train. It's the way I train him. That's how I will train every athlete. By the way, you want training? A&B Fit 97 on Instagram. Click the link in the bio.
True.
Quick plug. Shameless. Don't care. Do it or don't. Whatever.
I will say, he makes meal plans for you. You just have to cook them. He makes workouts for you. He's fucking awesome. So, before this, I was extremely... So, when I was little, and up until probably 15, 16, I'd say, I was real chubby.
I'd say 15 was probably the middle ground. Is right, like that summer you had turned 15, like that
yeah.
year, like early that year. I'm not gonna just straight up say your birthday on
Right.
the podcast, but probably like 3 months before summer around there, 3-4 months. Pretty chunky little kid.
Yeah.
And then this fucker grew almost as tall as I did over summer. Dropped a bunch of weight, but he still had no shape to him. He was just...
Yeah.
He was still fat. He just didn't look like his stomach wasn't shoving out of his shirts anymore.
I was skinny fat. So...
His nipples weren't weird as shit anymore.
Yeah, no, so when I was little and I was fat, my nipples would like... What fat people did is like when their fat caves over and your nipple like sucks in. That used to be me. But for the past... Before the 6 months of me working out, I had a real problem with eating. I wouldn't say I had a disorder or anything.
I'd say it was borderline. I mean, you were probably only eating like 600-700 calories a day.
Yeah.
But then you would binge.
Yeah, it was
like
bad.
Like me and him, we could put down some wings together. Like it's
True.
Last time we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, me and this man put down 50 wings like it was nothing. My face hurt a little bit, but it was fine.
Yeah.
And we'll go to Applebee's, me and him will plow through wings all day, no problem. So, those things, that one orders like 800-900 calories alone, and we'd order like 2 each.
Yeah. And so, kind of like Will Tennyson, I was kind of obsessed with watching like the scale drop. So it got so bad too, before I had my tonsil surgery, and around that time, which was probably a year ago, I was 6'1", and I weighed about 165. And if you look up for the average male weight, that is like pretty underweight. But I was still like
Durant status, bro, without any
exactly.
athleticism there.
And I was still like skinny fat, and I was wondering like, what the fuck? It's just because I don't have the genetics to be super skinny, so I was skinny fat, and pissed me off. And then I got tonsil surgery, didn't eat for another 2 weeks. I dropped to 155, and it was fucking awful. I felt terrible.
Dude, that's lower than I've ever been. Yeah. No, I hit 153, but that was purposefully cutting.
Yeah.
And I'm only 6 foot anyway, and
Yeah.
I was dieting down, and I dieted a little too hard, but I felt pretty freaking shredded. I was pretty happy. I shouldn't have done it so soon. That probably stunted my progress a little bit too. I joined this. If you want to do them, it helped me kickstart learning my macros and everything, which is a good thing to learn. Mm-hmm. Don't obsess over them if don't have a goal. Right. My goal is to teach myself as much as I can about them, so I do all the bulking, I do all the cutting. I don't call it bulking. It's kind of the same thing. I call it a growth phase, which is what we're going through right now, me and him. I'm putting him through a full year plus of growth, just strictly focusing on pounding food, getting protein in, and same with me, and we're just trying to put on as much size as possible. And then we're going to cut next summer, and we have plans possibly for him to show up and try to do his first show, just see if he loves it, fall in love with it. We both fall in love with the gym, but to see if he falls in love with the whole process, the cut and all that, or if he just rather maintain a decent physique all year. Yeah. He does plan on going to college after his senior year, depending. We'll see. See how the podcast goes, boys.
Yeah. See how this goes.
FYI, if you don't want to go to college, don't do it.
Yeah, I mean...
I do just fine without college.
This is the only reason I would go to college with,
my bad.
With, a scholarship or something. If you...
Bro, those are great thing getting you a scholarship after last year, bro.
I got a 3.0. Alright, it's not that bad.
You lucky you pulled that 3.0 off. You slacked
in
school.
Dude, last 4 days of school... I had like a 2.2 GPA, put that bitch up to a 3.0. So, but, college, kind of fuck it, If you're not going to be a doctor or a lawyer or something that truly requires a degree of an extent of like 6-8 years, dude.
You don't have to have it. My views on college are sometimes I wish I would have gone, just... Now knowing the knowledge I have of what I truly love, but I hadn't found fitness yet, and I hadn't found that love for it. So I didn't know what I wanted to do, and actually the only reason I didn't go to college is I missed the sign-up deadline to go to my community college. So I was planning on going back that second semester, and I started my job as an electrician for my fiance's uncle. Sorry, guys, it's kind of late.
Yeah.
But he had told me to go try to be an electrician. And started doing that. I loved it for probably the first 3 years. Just loved everything about it. Being blue collar, loved it. Still do some days, but not as much anymore now that I know what I truly want.
Yep. Right.
But it pays me well. It feeds my family. Provides a house for us.
Yep.
I got my dream truck outside.
Yep. Badass.
I'm pretty simple. A truck's my idea of my dream vehicle.
Right.
I'm lucky about that, but you don't need college. I mean, there are people in the industry, the fitness industry, who didn't go to college who are just super successful. There's people who did go to college in the fitness industry are super successful. Mm-hmm. And even they'll tell you everything, even at the university level, what they know to get deep into being successful, they did not learn in school. So you don't have to waste your 4 years at school to be super successful and super smart. I know everybody thinks that's how it works anymore. They're your parents, but it's not how it works.
It's really not. The thing about college is, unless you're going to get one of those high-end jobs where it requires a lot more schooling than 4 years, it's kind of just for the experience. You go to college for the experience.
Yeah, and that's even then, I think it gives you warped reality of what
True.
life really is.
It really is.
I mean, I had buddies who were in college, and all they did was drink when they were 19, 20 years old, just partying, fine, don't judge it. But
right.
I'm out there working 60 hours a week, hustling, and I'm not having the debt. I'm buying the house. I'm getting the truck. I'm working towards what at the time was my goals of just being, standard.
Successful in life.
Yeah, perfectly middle class, which is fine, okay. I've aspired to my goals a lot more than that, which fitness has helped me with that, but
right.
You don't need the college.
No.
If you want to go, it could help you with your degree. It will teach you some basic knowledge. Mm-hmm. And you won't have to actually do a lot of that, find the research yourself and learn all that. But you can figure it out. I mean, there's YouTube, there's podcasts. Just if anybody wants to learn anything deep into fitness, because we are fitness guys at heart here. That's what's our real bond lately.
Yeah.
And that's my number one passion besides being with my family is fitness. And
100%.
But if you want to learn something, go to the Grow or Die podcast. Justin Mahaley, man's a genius. He'll teach you everything you need to know about PEDs. He'll teach you anything you need to know about training. He'll tell you that you're not training hard enough, for one.
Right.
He'll call out a bunch of BS, and he'll teach you how to be an entrepreneur. He'll just give you the right mindset. And you just got to go do it.
Right.
So I got a question for you.
All right.
And then you can ask me the same thing, because mine's kind of a nerdy. Okay. My answer's kind of nerdy, and I think I just finally told your sister what truly made me do it, but Why did you want to start working out? Was it just a vanity thing? You want to get better? Someone else?
I think I saw you bettering yourself, and, in my life, and I've had to go to therapy, and I've taken the antidepressants, and I've always kind of felt lonely.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't talk to my parents that much at home. We're not, super duper close, like a lot of people, whatever. And I kind of, so many people are there for me, my aunts, my sister, whatever. But personally, I leave myself out of it. I don't know why I do that. But I just got into these stuts where I just wasn't happy. But for these last 6 months, I haven't had a single one of those. I go into the gym and I say every day, I'm going to better myself. And, the thing about people when they work out, it kind of makes me mad, honestly, is they'll compare themselves to others.
Yeah.
If I compare myself to Chris Bumstead, well, what the fuck? Obviously not. I look like a fucking bag of shit compared to him.
I think almost anybody besides maybe Breon Ashley.
Dude.
Who, I will say this right here, right now. He will probably never hear this. You deserve second place behind Chris. Don't even front.
Thanks.
All that shit talking you're doing last year. He won. You didn't get over it.
True.
Back to what you were saying.
So, what was I saying?
That you look like bag of shit next to Chris Bumstead.
Yeah, I do, So, I think what's important and what I've learned throughout working out is self-love, finding motivation to do things, and then stop comparing yourself to others. Be better than you were before. You know, the day before, beat that day, you know? And some days you might have off days, some days you might cheat on your diet, some days you might fucking feel like shit. Get back on track as soon as possible. And that's kind of why I started working out, is just to like better myself. And I definitely have. I mean, the whole family has kind of noticed it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I don't want to sound cocky or anything. I think I've helped shave a little bit of that path for you. Because I dealt with so much bullshit from your family, my family, everybody.
100%.
Because I was the first one to really be into fitness in the family, between his and mine. Mm-hmm. And no one understands it. A lot of them like to drink all the time.
Yep. Nothing
wrong with it. They drink socially. They're no one has an issue really.
No.
So they drink socially. Then they do their thing. They don't. A lot of them aren't watching what they're eating. Whatever. They're just going through their life the way they want to. Do you? I was the first one here to be like, I'm going to do this. Mm-hmm. I'm watching everything I eat, whatever. And sometimes I went a little overboard, a little too hardcore with it. Fine.
Yeah.
It's all part of your journey.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I helped pave that path for it to be easier with you.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Obviously, a lot of them are going to be a lot easier on you because you are the child of the family.
Well, and I think it's bullshit. Them trying to say, like, but my uncle, he thinks that creatine is a steroid, and he thinks what he says is right, and he knows more than us. When we both do research, we watch people that are actual professionals about it, and, you know, we know these things, and he tries to tell us, you know, you're not doing this right. Well, you don't really have a say in that when you don't work with us. So you can't really have a say in that. And, you know, I think it's kind of fair for people to judge people. Like, call us a douche. Dude, whatever. Do what you want to do.
I mean, I walk around in booty shorts and a tank top.
Yeah.
Call me a douche. I don't care.
Yeah, but...
I am what I am.
I mean, you don't need to disrespect people. I mean, like, with what we do, it's our passion. With what other people do, it's their passion. Why would you try to, like, tear someone down when they're trying to better themselves? Especially in our case, because the sole purpose of what we do is to better ourselves.
Well, yeah, I mean, at the core of it, what we're trying to do is trying to eat better. We're eating a sufficient amount of the food macronutrients we're supposed to eat.
Right.
I'm a little weak on the micronutrients, but we're working on it.
Yeah.
We do get all our macros in though, so I don't just focus on my proteins or anything. I get my proteins, my fats, my carbs.
Right.
I do what I gotta do. I gotta do a little force eating right now. It's kind of sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do to put some size on.
Yep.
But the sole purpose of it is to better yourself, and I can speak from my experience alone. Like, I never had the ambitions. Ironically enough, I have ambition tattooed on me when I was like 16, just a spur of the moment tattoo, because I thought, you know, it's a good thing to have ambition. But I didn't actually have it when I got the tattoo. Right. I was just a stoner kid doing whatever the hell, getting in trouble when I was younger. But since working out, and it didn't happen right away, it's just kind of slowly graduated, listening to other people, seeing all the entrepreneurs in the fitness industry. Just working on yourself makes you work on yourself mentally too. And now I have so many more goals. Like this podcast, something I've been thinking about. We've been talking about it for quite a while now. And tonight, my fiance's at a concert, and we're like, you know what? No gyms are open right now, which what we were going to go do is go hit a deadlift session because gym bro life.
45 minutes away in a different town because none of the gyms in town are open. That's how dedicated we are.
Damn C word. Can't say the C word on YouTube, so
yeah, well.
We won't talk about it, but you know what we're talking about. You know the whole thing that everybody just dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of changed all the hours in gyms, so we can't be going at 9 o'clock at night like normal douchebags. But you know, so we're like, you know what? Let's just start this thing. We don't have all the proper equipment. We have a microphone. He's got a laptop with some equipment.
My dad's old laptop that he gave to me. I bought this microphone because when I was like 15, I was like, dude, I'm gonna rap.
Oh, we all had that dream. Let's be honest, all right?
I was trash.
At one point I thought I was Kendrick Lamar. So,
fuck no, you're not.
And then I heard myself, and I'm like, nah, bro, you ain't that guy. You ain't that guy.
You're not that guy. No. And then, so we tried to get my sister has a camera, and it's really high quality. But right now we're holding up my phone with a selfie stick and a shoebox with a sweatshirt in it.
Shout out Dude Shoes.
Dude shoes are crazy. Yeah.
Rocking them right now. But we're just out there doing what we can. We just started this podcast, and if anybody listens, hell yeah. I mean, this will be great. Yeah. If nobody listens, well, we tried. I mean, we're putting our all into it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm hustling on my Instagram and trying to coach people. I mean, it's my passion is helping other people with their fitness. I mean, helping him. I mean, I put hours into it. That's what I think about at work all day, is thinking, how the hell can we make this better? I see something not making progress, or if he tells me there's a problem, or something, if his hunger is not working, something like that. That's all I do, is I think about trying to figure out how to make his physique the best. Obviously, I focus on my physique, and when I go into that gym and I'm hitting my set, I am in me, just focusing on myself, destroying myself, make sure you only have so many chances. When you go to the gym, I train my legs twice a week. We probably get like 10 sets, like 7-8 sets for our legs in on leg days. So, that's 16 sets a week.
Yeah.
You got 16 opportunities to be better than you were before.
True.
So I go in 100% doing that, but after my set's done and my mental focus is back, 100% on him, making sure he's pushing himself, growing outside of here, make sure he's eating his food.
Yep.
I call him out on it all the time.
Yeah.
If he's not doing something, I will call him out on it 100%. Yep. I will do it to anybody else who hires me as a coach. But I will give you my 100%. I love coaching people and making them better.
Yep.
And it is my goal, my passion. It's what I hope is my career one day, and hope to pass it along.
Hey, he's amazing at it. But I think this is going to end the first episode
Hell yeah.
This podcast. If you guys liked the topics, beating up fourth graders, whatever, fuck what you want, But both of our Instagrams are in the description down below. Check this out, Spotify, YouTube, I'm going to try and post it on everything. It's our first one. We got a ghetto-ass setup right now, but hope you guys really enjoyed the podcast, and
see you later.
Yeah. Peace out.